you want to start with roll call?
Let's start with roll call. All right, we're going to
Okay.
call the meeting to order. First thing on the agenda is roll call.
Jeff Gunning? Derek Sharp?
Here.
Gary Church?
Here.
You're two people
Stevie Richards?
here.
And then Joe.
Here.
This is going to be a good meeting. Wow.
I don't know where to stand still. Do you know if Dustin's coming?
He said that he probably couldn't make it today.
Okay. Oh, good.
Oh, that's the minute. I thought there'd be a special note on mine.
There was.
You did? Good. Good job.
Oh, is that what that was about?
You can think of other ways to say it.
Could I get you to run back upstairs?
All right.
Run. Did you hear that word? Run.
Sure.
Wow. So we didn't meet this day. We didn't meet this day. Today is 11th September 2025. All right, did everybody have a chance to look at it? All right. Minutes from previous meeting, I'm going to, now that everyone's had an opportunity to take a look at those, make a motion to pass minutes from last meeting. Does anyone second that?
Second.
Any other further discussion on the minutes? All those in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, the minutes from last meeting have passed. Now, next on the agenda.
Real quick, I'd like
Yes.
to make a motion that we amend the agenda, and at the end of this meeting, go into a quick executive session for some housekeeping. I have a second on that?
Any further discussion on the amending the current agenda to add an executive session after this meeting?
That's fine.
All right, no other further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay,
Okay, now we can get to business.
now we get to business. Thank you. All right, now the first we go to old business, and the first on the agenda right now is 554 West 7th Street. Is there anyone here for this piece of property? Please come up to the podium and state your name. Can you give us an update on this, Bruce, sir? Okay, Mike James. Max James? Okay. Bruce, anything on this one?
We've been in contact. I was down there, 2-3 weeks ago. Went through the inside. They're making progress. They got the smoke detectors up. The kitchen's in much better shape. The roof in the back part he's worked on. It's not complete, but it's worked on, and so they have an SOR in place and they're making progress.
Okay. And 8 August. So on this SOR that's here on 554 West Street, it completion date of August the 8th. Was that that on the house arrangement? Did you call them and reschedule inspections and all that stuff and still moving forward?
The window trims and deteriorating sills and stuff, that was complete. I think they're might be a little bit behind the dates on the SOR, but they are getting them done. The smoke detectors were complete at the right time. And yeah, they've been staying in contact almost weekly. So,
Okay. Anything from you, Jeff, or George?
Yep.
yeah,
That's all we have. Any further information from you, sir?
I've got everything, that I need to complete everything for them. I'm hoping to have it done this weekend. Which is, the only thing that's left is this back corner here, until this is off it, stop it. I have everything to do that now.
that's good. Okay, just give me a call when you're ready to have me come down and take a look at it. Okay, good.
No further. I guess as long as you meet with him and he closes this out, our next meeting, we would close it out, but continue to communicate with Bruce. I see no further.
Make a motion that we table this to the next meeting. Second?
The motion was to table it till next meeting. There's a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right,
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, we'll see you next meeting, sir, which is
Thanks.
yeah.
what date? Let's give them the correct date.
The next meeting is
2 months from now.
October 16th is what it's scheduled for.
October
October
16th.
16th.
Okay?
Did you get the motion in a second?
All right.
Okay, the next one on the agenda is 537 East Second Street. Anyone here for that property?
We have been in contact. We have an SOR in place. They're making progress, but they're not meeting the SOR dates at this point. But she's trying to get a roofer, been trying to for a while, and the bids have been coming in pretty high, but they're still working on the inside. They made progress the last time I was in there, so it's kind of the same situation. We're making slow but sure progress, and we do have an SOR that we're working.
And you're keeping in contact and all that, giving them updates and
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah, we've been,
The problem I'm having is that the grandmother, the house is supposed to be in my daughter's name, but the grandmother, she's 80-something years old and lives in Converse now, and it's really hard for her to come back to Peru to sign paperwork to get the house in my daughter's name. So I'm trying to make her daughter power of attorney so she can sign all the paperwork. And her daughter just had surgery, so there's another hurdle to come
Well,
over.
yeah.
I'm trying.
This one is fine.
As long as you're keeping up the progress and Bruce is happy with the progress you've made, I don't see an issue.
Yeah, I think we just keep on top of it. The next meeting is October 16th. Our goal is for you to talk to him to come and sign off on everything, and then we come to the next meeting and we close it out. That's our goal. We just want communication and move forward, so.
I just want a new roof.
I get that.
Fair enough.
well, we're,
Aw,
I just want a new roof, that's what I want.
okay,
Yeah.
so,
I
come
make a
back.
motion that we table this one until the October meeting.
Second, all right, the motion on the table is, on the floor is to table this until the next meeting. And it was second. Any further discussion? The only thing, keep in touch with Bruce. Make sure you continue to move forward. Communication's the key here, and hopefully we can get this closed out. So all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next property on the agenda is
okay.
341 Elizabeth. Okay, why is there no SLR? Bruce,
They got a lot of work done on the outside. I'm not sure how much done since the last meeting, but the house looks way, way better than it did before we started. At the last meeting, we were wanting to get an interior inspection, but haven't been able to do that.
The guy, when the first guy come out to the house, he said he come out there because he had to report somebody living in the house, no lights, and no heat, and no, toilet. And I have lights from 15 years ago where I got lights on and techniques go on, so what, do I have that? You come in, I mean, that's proof I have it on. That was the reason the guy come out, he was like told his,
What guy came out?
the guy come out, the first guy wrote all the paperwork out. Said that's why he come out.
That was
He got
Jerry.
report- Somebody was living there.
Jerry said he got a call that I was living in there with no heat, no water, no toilet,
Okay,
and I wasn't living in there at all. I was living in a little house out
yeah,
back.
out back, yeah, okay.
And that was his reasoning for wanting to go in. Now, our attorney told us not to let you in.
Years ago, we had an attorney tell us that. So I'm just gonna ask him, I suppose the case, because I've got proof, I can tell you, they're gone.
Okay, Bruce, I guess I have some questions, because on the sheet right here, it says that there's no current SOR. Are there items on the property that have to be or in need of repair?
The SOR that they had is pretty much complete. It had the sidewalk and all the exterior stuff because there had not been an interior inspection, so there wasn't anything on the interior.
Okay.
So I've written up another SOR that just says arrange for an interior inspection and then go from there. But,
Okay.
I mean, I've had utilities on there for 15 to 18 years,
yeah, well,
on both places.
I think the condition of the outside of the house probably warranted getting in there to make sure the inside is safe. You said before that you didn't want us in there because you were using it for storage, and it really isn't
We've
a
been
liv-
working on it.
yeah, and it's not a livable, in livable condition. I mean, you're using it more as a warehouse than a,
Now, it's probably livable now, but
oh, it is livable now?
Yeah, we
Then-
got a lot of shit out of it.
Okay, then it seems like the thing to do is just let me go in there and look around and confirm that.
Why?
Why not?
Because it was it was unsafe building, and the condition,
Never an unsafe.
and was written up that there was requirements to be done, and a part of that is to make sure that not only the outside is done, but also the inside, and we're consistent with everyone that comes through here. And it's not our rules, they're ordinances that are out, so.
Man-made rules.
Yeah.
Well, everything is man-made something, so, I mean, you know, that,
Well, my theory on that, rules were meant to be broken.
Well,
and fines are
I
meant to
would-
be levied.
I would say it seems like we're at a deadlock here. If we want to get an interior inspection, then I apply for a court order,
Okay,
and then you can come to that with your attorney and,
You will be hearing from it.
okay.
Oh, wait a minute, we're still just discussing this, that's all.
no,
We're just trying to make sure everything's correct. That's all we're trying to do. We're not, they don't want to go in there to search your place or anything like that. They're just going to make sure that the repairs were completed. Just like if you had your car worked on, you wanted to go in and look to make sure the repairs were completed
Well,
before.
there's been a lot of people tell us not to leave you in, because you'll go in and find other stuff, and I suffer more stuff. I mean, not saying you would, but
The whole goal at this point is to make sure it's safe. If there would happen to be a fire and people have to go in there, we want to make sure that they know what they're getting into. And I think we have an obligation to do that, so, but I mean, if he's got an attorney that's telling him not to let us in, I think a judge needs to decide that, so.
okay,
I
so
mean-
let's make that motion.
We can always sit there and, you know, keep drawing this out with the inspections and all that. You guys get a lawyer, then our lawyer gets involved over something that's going to walk in, look around real quick, go, yep, you're good to go. So that's totally up to you.
you're taking us to the next meeting, see what I can do.
I think we need action before the next meeting, personally, because we're not going to keep pushing this back every month, every month, every month. It's not,
If I can get a date set up or something.
I think before the next meeting, you need to have a date set up. The motion would be before October 16th, you have a date set up on the books for him, and preferably, I think the inspection needs to be prior to the next meeting. Don't set up a date for January, February of next year, because I know how people work. So I want to make the motion to be very precise that the inspection will be set up and completed prior to the October 16th meeting, and we have an update. And
Our residents, but my mom's 87 and we stay out there and help her. That's why we're not there, you know.
Oh, fair enough.
She don't want to stay there by herself because she was a fall, nobody would find her because nobody comes out to see her.
okay.
I make, well,
Right.
I make a motion that we put a $500 contingent
Wait,
fee.
hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so we had a motion on the table that she meet with Bruce prior to October 16th, and then add,
A $500 contingent, so if you don't do this, the fine will apply. If you do it and we get it taken care of, that goes away.
and,
Just a little incentive.
and we'll have an update from Bruce on the 16th of October on the property. Maybe the goal is to close it out, but so the motion on the table is you will meet with Bruce prior to the 16th to schedule and have the inspection completed. It's a $500 civil penalty if this is not completed or done. We will get a report back on the 16th of October from Bruce that you've done all those. Now, if he does find things, just know that there may possibly be an SOR that'll have to be completed in order to make it a safe building. Do I have a second on this motion?
I second. No.
All right, both of them second. Any further discussion on your vote? All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, all right, thank you, Debbie, I appreciate it.
Do you have,
Okay, the next one on the
George.
agenda is, I know, I have to keep flipping back. I think I'm just gonna steal your
Right here.
page. Okay. 172 West,
182 West 7th.
sorry, 182 West 7th Street. Anyone here for 182 West 7th Street?
George is here.
George is here.
Hey,
Get off
Mr.
work
George,
early
how are you
today, George?
doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Oh, it's so good to hear, sir. Okay, on this one, contract, current SOR, yes, but no meeting updates, need interior inspection. All right, George, this one here is also needing an interior inspection. Can you give me an update on this? Okay,
I don't care if you did it. Like I said, I've got the siding done. I put, all the way around on the top. I put a new window on the top. I put 3 windows in. Right now, I'm, doing the foundation on the backside so I can start building on the backside to get this done. That's what's going on now. I've been, putting mortar on the foundation. And doing that so I can get the backside complete. I've already got the materials for the backside already, and just a matter of me getting the mortar done, putting the anchor bolts down, and complete the backside of it.
okay. What was your comment on that, sir?
We've been seeing him in here for a long time.
Yes, sir.
He's had a hard time down there. Now he wants to start another project to build again. I'm thinking no on the new project until the first one gets all 100% done by the building commissioner there. He
Well,
expects
it's,
everything out there now
the
that
whole,
it's
the
all
whole
done.
thing is done, the whole front, the sides, everything, is all done. The siding's all been completed. It's just a matter of.
Not the north wall. There's none on the north wall at all.
What's that?
There's no siding on the north wall at all.
North wall.
Yeah.
The back,
But the
right there.
east,
Right
west,
there.
Backside, yes, right here,
Yeah.
there's no siding here, right, that's because we're gonna build, I've, put mortar all the way around here, and I put mortar on the other side. And then we're gonna, anchor it down and start building on it. That's the other part of the house.
Is there a permit for that, sir? Bruce,
Not yet, no.
you've already
He
started
does-
that work?
He'll need a permit, yeah.
I've already put started the motor on it. I've got just a little bit more to go on it, and then the motor will be done. And that's it. And then I've already bought all the materials and everything.
He doesn't need a permit to fix his
I've
foundation.
already got a permit for it. I
Okay, well,
purposely put a permit when Deborah was working.
Brenda?
when Brenda was here?
I call it Deborah.
Um,
I bought a permit. I've got a permit up for this. Me and Bruce, we went over to SRI before, and the completion on that, on the siding and all that, he told me just to have a quarter of a wall done, and we've got all the siding done all the way around. And the windows, just put a couple of windows on. I put 3 windows up already. I put all the siding on already. And, so to me, I'm moving right along here, And, if the back part's gonna stop me here, then, well, it's gonna stop me. But, yes, I wanna get this done. I don't wanna keep coming here and coming here. No, I've already bought the materials, and, that's why I don't let you in the house, because the materials are in the house.
we're not-
I've had problems with Ron Dosh.
He's not here anymore.
Well, I don't care. I'm just telling you, that's why the materials are in the house. I don't, I've had 54 sheets of OSB stolen from me.
Okay, so you have a permit to build this back part of the house, correct?
I'm assuming it's part of the whole.
I'll have to check. I don't know if it's expired. When did you get the permit? I don't remember. It seems like it's been,
All right, so either way, though, you build that on there, you're going to get that inspected because you have
Oh,
a
you better
permit.
believe it, I'm gonna get it inspected.
So I don't quite see the reason you don't want to inspect that if you're going to let him inspect that. He's just going to look at it. You're going to be there with him.
Eventually, he's gonna have to, yes, because it's gonna be all opened up. Yes.
Wouldn't you like to know that that area is still good before you start building on it?
There's one wall all up in there, everything.
And rain and everything else?
There is no rain on this part right here. This is all closed in right here.
Yes,
There's
it's the back
drywall
part
up
that you're
there.
getting ready to build off.
I've got a heating system there.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
And all
It's
that.
the back part of the house that you are going to build onto.
When I start building, I was gonna call him and make sure he checks that before I start building. You don't think I'm just gonna throw it on up there
What?
and say, hey,
Come,
I'm not, I was gonna call him and say, hey, come on, we're getting ready to start on this. He can check everything out, that is correct. I wasn't gonna just say, okay, we're gonna, on the weekend, we're gonna slap 3 walls on and a roof.
It's not what I said at all.
And say, hey, I was gonna call the man, he's the building commissioner.
I realize.
That's what I'm trying to say to you people. But if I need another permit, I'll get another permit. I don't care.
It's not the point I'm making. You need to make sure that wall is stable enough.
I'm going to. You think I'm just gonna go ahead and build 3 walls and put them on?
Okay,
No,
so
I'm
he
not
just
gonna
said
do
he's
that.
going to. So
So-
you're going to let Bruce come in
Yes,
prior to doing any more things to
That
this
is
house?
correct, yes.
Interior inspection.
No, not an interior. He's gonna look at these 2 befores right here and say, yeah, that's all safe and everything.
Are you good with that, Bruce?
no, I'm gonna have to see inside, George.
Exactly.
It's been
Yeah.
leaking water for 2 years.
There is no water in it.
Well, then let me come in and confirm that.
You'll be with him. He's not going to rip you off.
We'll bring a,
I'm not saying he's not gonna rip me off.
I'm not
Exactly
gonna
what you
rip
said.
anybody off. I'll bring a police officer with me, just to be sure.
You okay with that?
Well, I'll have to think about that because, I'm not really okay with that.
No, we're not going to table it because he needs to be held accountable. Bruce has to go do his inspection, and then he could go on with building. You can't build without first.
I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
So let him go in, do the interior inspection, and then
check that back wall out and make sure that back wall's
from
safe.
the interior.
If I have to put new befores on there and everything, I will do that.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna say, hey, we're gonna come in, slap 3 walls and a roof on there and say, hey, we're done.
So,
But you realize there's an outside and an inside, correct?
There's drywall on the inside.
Okay, well, then let him go see it, that there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, he can see the drywall from the outside, can he?
If I can see it from the outside, there's no way it's good, George.
Yes.
You can see, if the drywall has been wet, you can see the drywall, you can see the wetness on the drywall. You know, like I said, I put drywall up, and yeah, I can see the wetness, then you take the drywall off. That's what you do. I'm not gonna argue here.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna argue.
No, I'm not arguing, but I'm just saying.
What's your recommendation?
Okay.
I think we need to turn it over to the attorney and let the legal system get involved with it. You know, we can't do it. It's gonna have to be someone that has the actual power to impose.
right, but for our purposes here today, I would recommend $1,000 contingency fine. If Bruce gets in and gets the inspections done and all that, we'll waive that fine. We've been going over this for, wow, years now.
Okay, we had $1,000 contingency fine on the SRI.
Oh,
And then what happened, I came in here, we sat down for at least 45 minutes, filled everything out, he typed it up and all that stuff, and bam, it was gone. You know, it was gone.
What do you-
You know,
right, because if you completed that portion, so the fine didn't go to you.
I told you, I told him, and I told the board on the last meeting that I would come in and do that. Yes. And to me, apparently, you don't trust people around here.
That's not what I,
Because to me, it is, yes. To me, it sounds like, you gotta find somebody to have a guy, to have the building commission come out to your place and tell you if something's safe or not.
this has been going on,
I don't, to me, I don't understand that.
this has been going on since 2022,
Yes, it has. Yes.
okay? And you fought us pretty much
No, I
every
haven't- No,
step.
I haven't fought you.
Okay, we can continue to keep talking about this, but
We need to make a decision. So the motion on the table is a $1,000 contingency penalty, civil penalty, if he does not have Bruce come in and do an interior inspection. If he allows Bruce to do that, the penalty will not apply. That's all you have to do. Do I have a second on this motion? All those in favor?
I,
Aye. Okay. Caitlin, did you get that? Okay. The next one, anyone here for 131 East 8th? 131 East 8th. Nothing. Is this a new one? Nope. Oh, my land. Did you miss something?
no. Blank.
It's blank.
That,
I guess I didn't notice that. Okay, and you are?
I'm Shannon Purcell. My husband is the guy doing all the work to this house.
Okay.
The owner of this house is incarcerated. We are his POA.
Okay.
So we have no schedule of repairs or anything like that, Bruce?
Yeah, we do. We have a current one. We got together and got that from,
And
is
these
it
are-
not in your packet?
No. No, I don't have an SOR in.
I don't have an SOR at all.
Kind of a blue colored.
Our,
I have pictures, two
Yeah.
pictures of the inside, a history, the meeting notes, no SOR, and the front of our sheet.
There's the current SOR.
Has
That's the only
enough.
copy.
I do have some pictures of the inside somewhere, but I couldn't get them. They weren't in print for some reason.
Here's
Okay,
a,
well,
here's a picture from the interiors. Yeah, we've been in contact. We have an SOR. I've been inside the house recently. They've made lots of
Looks
progress on the
lots of-
outside. Yeah. on the garage, the inspection of the interior of the garage is on the SOR.
Okay.
I think everything's going pretty well, I think.
Okay.
Do you want to see these pictures? I couldn't print them
Yeah,
all.
you got a couple you can go through. The one I have is just of the living room inside the front door.
So you're happy with the progress?
Oh,
on it?
yeah.
Okay.
Shower,
That's great.
this way.
Oh.
Shower and floor's being laid. That's the windows that
I apologize.
we had to replace and redo the siding.
Have you called him to come and do an inspection lately?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He wanted to finish laying his flooring,
Okay,
and then he was gonna call me in.
okay.
I was in
all right.
there a month ago, probably.
I think on, when
I-
you sign that paper or whatever,
Yeah,
that was,
yeah.
I think, August is what this one said.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
things are working the way
continue
they're
to-
supposed to, it seems like.
This is what we want. All we ask for, oh, here, I'll put this down. Is continue to do what you're doing. Please communicate with him so he can continue to mark stuff off SOR, and eventually our goal is to get this. So I just make a motion that on the 16th of October, if Bruce can just give us a follow-up on this, and continue doing what you're doing. But please continue to communicate with him and have him do his inspections.
Yeah, I've been through this 3 times now. Another routine.
So that's the motion to have the Duvals, is that who, to continue to, the work that they're doing and have regular inspections with Bruce and let Bruce come back on the 16th and give us an update on this property. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay. Any further discussion on this property? All right. If all in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Bruce has been busy, hasn't he?
We're kind of running out of people here, so maybe we can, like,
I can
find out
get
which
with
one
you.
they're at and jump ahead and then take care of the ones who aren't people there later.
I guess
Compare
we
it,
can. Hold on, let me check this. Oh, wait a minute, wrong one. Okay. I have to go back and do this. Okay.
Okay,
We have just 3 people?
okay.
Just try
Yeah,
to-
let's find out which ones and then we can handle the
Okay.
other ones, so we don't keep
Separate,
people
okay.
sitting here and all that.
Ma'am, in the front row. Excuse me. What property are you here for?
130 West Boulevard.
Oh,
Oh,
that's our next one.
right on
Okay.
top, okay.
Right on top. 130 West Boulevard.
That would never happen again in a million years, but I'm okay with
But
it.
thanks for,
You know?
you knew. Okay, let's see here, this one says current SOR. All right, this one, our packet tells us that there is a current SOR, but that you haven't called in for any,
Update.
but you're not meeting your SOR dates. Can you give us an update on this, please?
Well, I passed it away to a friend, and he said he was gonna do all the repairs and everything. And he said he was keeping in touch with him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I was in the house 2 weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago. They're making progress again. They're not quite making the SOR dates, but they are moving forward. They have dug a trench around the back of the house to channel the water to the west. The inside looks bone dry. I mean, there hadn't been any water in
Okay.
there for a while. He had some little thing, still had some wires near the panel box that weren't in a junction box. But the bathroom was done, the kitchen was done, the rest of the house looks nice. It's not an unsafe property anymore, it's just a matter of finishing the items on the permit, so.
I like it.
This is another one that's going the way it should be going, I think, so.
Okay, I make a motion that you continue to have him to come and do his inspection so that we can move forward and get this one off the books. And congratulations, thank you for continuing to work on it. And then if Bruce can just give us an update next month on it, that you've touched base with him, you're doing the SOR, that would be the motion. Anyone second that?
I'll second that.
Okay, so any other further discussion on 130 West Boulevard? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we'll get an update next month. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, 62 South Miami, Mr. Harvey. I have to subscribe to this one. I have to subscribe. Can you take over?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so,
Caitlin, you write down the notes. I'm abstaining from this one with Mr. Harvey.
um, on this sheet here, we got crossed out on meeting SOR dates. Is that,
We didn't talk about an SOR last time, and
We've been making progress all along here, I mean, since we took over. And I think we've had a problem, I mean, if you go back through there.
and he's still,
Keep it simple.
pardon me? Yeah, I was in there 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
the main
Yeah.
big room downstairs, the ceiling's done, the walls are
okay?
patched up, painted. Since you came in,
Mm,
some of the electrical, the wiring was ran, but hooking up
Oh, sure.
the outlets and stuff, so we have a little bit of that left to do in that room, and then there's a small back room and a small front room there.
So you're happy with the progress that's going on and all that?
It'd be nice if it went faster, but
I agree. I mean, that was because we did that large room between your last
Yeah.
meeting,
yeah.
so that, we
So,
were
yeah,
about halfway
things-
through in June.
You mean this isn't the only thing you have in your life?
I know,
What's wrong with you?
I got you.
Just drop everything else in life and,
But, yeah, things are moving forward in the house. If you've driven by there, the house does look nice from the outside. And we've been in there enough to know what the condition is inside, so, I mean, it's not livable at this point, but
Right.
it will be eventually.
The bathroom's the last thing I was gonna finish up.
Yeah,
Okay.
so,
any questions from the board? And I make a motion that we table this till next month or the next meeting, which is on the 16th, and,
and I'll take.
you
a
know,
look
you get your
inside
mind right, and
sometime
you just
before-
work on this thing forever. and
We
you'll
should
get-
have a lot more done,
Yeah,
by then.
no, we're good.
Okay.
All in favor? Motion passes.
Thanks, thanks, Dale.
All right.
Okay, on to the next one.
What property are you here for, sir?
352 Van Buren, call it back page.
352 Van Buren.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move forward so these people don't have to sit here and wait. So we're going to jump ahead to 252 Van Buren. I'm sorry, 352, I swear.
Yeah, it's late in
Like
the
that.
afternoon.
I went right to it, oh, yeah.
Meeting is warranted.
This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I drove by that.
We've been in contact. We came up and met up at our office. I've been to the house at least twice. We agreed to try to get the front area so it is not unsafe. And I went by there this morning, and he is, did you hand shovel all of that?
We hand shoveled and raked all that dirt.
Got all the,
All this dirt.
where the
right
porch
here,
was is all,
We leveled it down so where the frost line on the foundation is. We made it even all the way around. And then started painting all the way down.
Yeah, and-
The rest of the house. There's nothing, I mean, I'm here for unsafe. I put 6x6 posts up there. The roof is solid. It's not gonna come down.
Yeah, the
So,
roof-
I mean,
yeah, it doesn't look to be unsafe. The loose pieces, he screwed everything up there, so there's some missing pieces, but there isn't anything that looks like it's gonna fall down.
I mean,
The only,
eventually I'll get the porch. I mean, it's gonna take me a lot of money, as you see, that's a lot of porch.
the,
But in the meantime, my opinion, and we kind of talked about it, I don't think there's anything that says I have to have an actual porch on it. As long as you have a structure or it's taken completely off and it's safe. And
Right.
it stairs up with a railing, which I do have right there, up to that yellow door.
and the other thing that remains is you were gonna put paver stones out
Yeah, yeah.
from the steps out to the
Because it's just.
out to the
like, you can
sidewalk.
see I got a few, but in order to kind of make it to where, like, if an emergency showed up, possibly.
Sure.
easier for them, I'd widen the pavers to where they can actually get something up there if they had to. So, I mean, that's what I'm willing to do that.
And you covered the other door.
Yeah, there was another door, it
So
wasn't being
that-
used, so that way, if they did show up, they're not gonna get
They're not
confused.
gonna go
on
to
it's
the
gonna be a
wrong door.
So it's covered now, we painted it and seen that. come a long way on that project, and now I'm just at a point where I gotta put a new porch floor on it. I'm not there, but I
Oh,
don't,
yeah, that's-
my opinion, depending on what you guys think, I don't think I'm obligated to do that right now, because it was just basically unsafe. I mean, you can see I took everything away that was unsafe to it.
My only concern that I'm reading here is, and they do a pretty good job at keeping us update on these, is there is a current SOR in place. Great, thank you. But you're not meeting the dates, but you have been out there. So
Yeah,
does a new SOR need to
so
do?
we'll do it new.
Can we do another one? So, I mean, I know the date you're going to have to push out.
I got one right here that's the end of this month. I got this month.
Some of these things, okay.
I came up here and met with him, and we sat down and I signed all this out. Because initially the meeting wasn't until October 16th. Well, we came before, and then I figured October 16th. I'd
Yes,
have to
some of
have
this is
done,
at the
so
end of
30th
September.
I put on there.
Oh, it's 2024. There's,
And that was another thing, like, the
How
first
many
thing that says
more-
replace broken sidewalk, that was what the paper.
Six
That's the one-
items, and two of them are taken care of. So, I mean, he's made the progress.
Yeah.
It's in your packet or not?
yeah, it is one. So
So,
you don't, I mean, really, you don't have that much to do on here. It's just costly, a big cost items.
Exactly.
But my main concern is making sure you continue to update with him and have him write off inspections so we can close this out. So,
So,
do you think this will be closed by the end of the year, you think?
well, it depends on what you're considering closed.
Everything that's on the SOR?
Okay, everything that's on this right now, so you're not saying I have to actually put a porch floor on it? That's what you're,
That is,
Because that's what
is
we-
it on the SOR?
No, not on the new SOR that we did.
Okay.
yeah, we sat down and we talked back and forth, and because it was unsafe, right?
Right.
And I do remember, and I recall, but I think it was, Ron Dausch was here, you
Uh-huh.
guys asked him, if we gotta tear that down because you wasn't satisfied with me, with the progress I made, you asked him, what would we do if we wanted to tear it down ourselves? He said, I'd hire a contractor, and then I'd build in. And then you said, so what would you have to have? Would you have to build it back? He said, no, all you have to have is a set of steps to the door with a railing. So I haven't tore it down, but he's come out there and looked. I've got big 6x6 posts holding that roof
Okay.
up. The top of the roof is in great shape. It's not tore up. It doesn't leak down through there.
Uh-huh.
So in the meantime, until I get down the road and can afford it, I just would like to do these little things right here on this SOR and then be done with it. And then when I go to do that, obviously permit it and then.
Right. I think so too. Are you good with him working till?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, because I think eventually you're gonna want a porch there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
in my mind, I'm gearing towards spring. That's what I'm gearing towards, to try to get the actual porch floor done by somebody else.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tackle that because it's just too much. I gotta, I need to work and.
fair enough.
And right now, I think we do need to get the
Right.
paver blocks in there, so if there
Which-
was an emergency.
So if
people
you
could
walk
get
up those steps, is there something to walk up on that you're not gonna fall and get hurt?
No, they're pretty solid, yeah.
These
Okay.
steps, yeah, they go direct.
And the top to the door, all that's pretty solid, no? Okay, because the
I'll
picture.
double check that again, just to be sure, but
But that's not even on the SOR right now, so.
Oh, okay, all right, the steps are solid, it's just all this is tore out and he dug all that out.
yeah, it's just all the, and I mean, it doesn't look great with the gravel and everything, but I think it is safe.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, right there, that top one, it says repair broken sidewalk, and that's where the paver issue comes in. I was,
Yeah.
just in the meantime, because if I pour concrete in there and I put my porch on, it's not gonna be exactly where I want it, so I'm gonna tear it all up just to redo it to match the porch, you know what I mean? So that's why we come up with the paver idea, just in case emergency type, just in the meantime.
okay.
I'm willing to go ahead and do that. I'm hoping maybe by the next meeting, I can call him over there and ask them. I mean, that's what I'm
Okay.
shooting for.
All right. I say we make a motion then that you have Bruce go over there prior to the next meeting for an inspection, just to give us an update on the SOR. And I don't think you would need to be here for the next meeting. Bruce can just give us an update, and as long as you're making progress, I think we're happy with that. So, is that, and Jeff, just second that? So any further discussion on 352 Van Buren? All those in favor, say
Aye.
aye. All those opposed, say no. Okay, thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay. And what property are you here for?
19 East Warren. I honestly don't know if there's a point in me being here though, because I already auctioned my house off last year, and I'm in the process of trying to get a house around the corner from where I'm at.
So,
And I've done a lot of work on that house, it's just, I went through a lot of anxiety real bad, and
Okay.
I ended up losing my job for a while. But I got my job back, I'm on medication, and now I'm a manager, so I'm like really proud of myself. It's just this house is like dragging me down so much, and there's only a little bit left on the list. When I got the list this last time, there's only a little bit left, and I'm like, what's the point of even doing it if,
If it's getting
they've already
sold.
auctioned it?
All right,
so it's already gone through tax sale?
yeah.
Yeah, it's sold at the tax sale.
And what date was that? This year?
Last
Last
September.
September.
Last
Oh,
September?
so it's been a year.
So it's coming up on a year? So you're not
The
even,
title's going to actually change here this month,
yeah, so,
so.
yeah, because you had 1 year to pay them
Yeah.
all the money and 10%. And if you,
It's a lot.
yeah, if you didn't get that done, then it's probably, once they file their notices and stuff, it's going to belong to somebody else, so.
Well, I would make a motion that we close this out, because,
No,
not close it, but,
I think, because we need to keep in contact with who bought the tax sale.
And that's the thing, Brenda, I talked to Brenda not too long ago, she said to get a hold of who bought it, but
Yeah.
there's no way of getting a hold of them. I've been trying. But she
Well, we
said
can
I
find
could
out.
maybe
Well,
work something out with
the
them.
office here can get a hold of them, I think, because they still need to continue to work. This is still,
Yeah.
Right.
there's still outside things that need to be done. Then,
Oh, yeah, we can't, yeah,
and we can't
No, we
close
can't.
this, there's no way of closing
what I
it,
meant was
but,
closing it for her,
for her.
just taking her out of the picture, because
It goes with the house, not with her.
her, so.
exactly, exactly. So the penalties don't go to you, they go to whoever has the house. Right now, you're still probably listed as owner because the person that bought the tax hasn't completed getting the property into their name. There's a process there.
Right.
But once that 1 year deadline is passed, then they have a series of things that they have
I
to
think
do.
it said like the 16th is the deadline for trying to buy it back,
Yeah.
but.
So if you're here and you're not, at this point, you're not planning on buying it back? Okay.
Fair enough.
Fingers crossed on that.
So
I
the, but the,
really want it. It's a nice house.
Where is it?
It's on Riverside. It's 130, I think it's 130
east or west?
west. East, sorry.
East,
Yeah,
east, towards Wabash, okay. 130. I know 124.
It's a
but
nice
I'm-
house. I got pictures of it and everything, and I already checked it out. It's perfect for me and my kids because
Okay.
it's nice, spacious.
Are they selling it on contract?
Huh? I'm not sure. They didn't really have much information. Like, not even how old the roof was.
So who'd you talk to purchase it?
I was talking to not lawyer, what they call retail. The retailer,
Real estate agent?
real estate.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain is
You're
just,
fine, you're
oh,
fine.
just a lot
Okay.
going on.
Okay. What, was she before the tax sale? So even before the tax sale, you hadn't done a current SOR, and you hadn't been in talks
Actually,
with them?
I did do, before the tax sale, I did do a little bit current one, and I ended up going up to Canada for a month, because trying figured maybe a little bit of getting away might help me come back. It didn't.
So we
I
still
ended up
need a
getting back,
purpose for
went to the
R.
doctor
It
and
won't be
everything,
her
and
that
getting
can do it,
medication,
but
I'll have to
and I ended up in
do
the
this
ER
for the
quite a
next
few
one.
times.
A year after the tax is when they can actually take.
It was bad.
but there's still a process.
Just
They
a lot
have to
on
write
me.
3 notices.
And I'm only
in the
one
mail
person.
Or in the legal
It's
ads, and then.
only me in the house right now that's
So.
working.
Yeah, but that should
So,
already be taken care of
I mean,
prior to the
it's
year.
hard to, I mean, it's got a brand new roof on it,
You're,
but
you're not real, I didn't think you were supposed to
Yeah.
send
the
those
outside
30-day
still needs
notices
painted. I
out
just haven't
until the
gotten
16th of
the money
September.
to be able to do that yet.
And then you do it the 16th
You
September,
put some
the
new windows.
I thought
16th
they
of
went out this
October.
month prior
They're
to
newer
the end
windows,
of
yeah.
the year.
Those were in before we moved in.
You,
Like, we lived in the house for like
you have to hold it for
10, 11 years.
Right.
and then you run a 30,
anything.
60, 90
Like,
day notices.
It's been the
And then
same
at the
way,
end of
and then
those,
me and my
at the
ex
end of that
split,
90
and then all of a
days,
sudden,
you go
I
down and
get
have it
locked out
transferred to
the
you.
door.
Yeah, but isn't that within that
Yeah,
year?
it was
No,
kinda
you have
messed
to
up
hold
me,
it for,
so.
you have to give them a full
Okay.
12 months.
No, it was because the electricity upstairs wasn't working. Couldn't find out, my ex was the one who ruined the electricity upstairs. He put the wrong breaker in and
But
blew
you
it.
can't do
And
that
since
notice
then, I've
until
been-
12 months.
Like Ron said,
They
there's only
have,
a couple
she's
things
got
I had to
12
do.
months.
And now there, like, when I got the list, there was like 3 pages worth. But now it's down to this, and I'm like, I can't catch a break. I can't.
No, this county does that.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's gonna have the right to determine one person to fill out the final, or the first notification of your property was, so.
Yeah, that's done at the tax
the
sale,
county,
they
that's-
fill that, and then when you buy the tax sale, you hold on to it for 12 months. On that 12th month, you run 3 notices, one in 30 days, one in 60 days, one in 90 days. And then after, but she has 12 months. She knows the time is clicking, she's got till the 16th. And then if not, then they can go before the commissioners and get it put in their name. But still, even if they got it in a tax sale, those people that bought it at a tax sale need to know.
Still
This is still in place.
Yeah.
And do you have that information on who, I mean, they don't own it. As far as we're concerned, you still own it.
Yeah.
But you know it was sold in tax sale and you're not gonna do anything?
I want to, but I can't get a loan.
Right.
I'm trying to get a loan to try to, but I have no credit because I don't run around with a credit card.
Right.
I've heard too many stories about it and just didn't. And since I didn't, I don't have credit, so I'm not able to get a loan unless I have a cosigner.
Yeah, and unless you're fairly certain you're gonna redeem the house, then it doesn't make much sense to put much money into it at this
Yeah.
point.
And
Are you still there now?
Kitchen. Huh?
Are you still there
Oh, yeah,
now?
we're still there. I mean, that's our home. We have nowhere else to go.
But you're trying to get moved around over
Trying.
Riverside.
We're trying, yeah. Find out more Saturday, so.
Okay.
Well, I think, well, the motion, we still need a current SOR. We still need to know that there's gonna be progress. If it's not her, that even though the people that bought it tax sale, and they put it in their name, they need to know this stuff is going on with this property.
I would suggest that we table this till the next meeting to find out who's bought it and all that kind of stuff. There's really nothing we can do here with this at this point.
And that's why I was kind of nervous on coming in. I'm like, I mean, what
Yeah.
am I gonna do? All I
Right.
can do is talk to you guys. I mean,
So,
Right.
I've been through
Yeah,
too much
and-
as is.
The person that bought it is not the legal owner yet, so they really
Right.
can't do much of anything, so.
So it's
your
kind of
take?
what,
It's just a-
waiting.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the balance.
So this is September, we're meeting next month
On
anyway.
October 16th is when we.
So it will be exactly 30 days. Maybe they will have filed to get it in
30's
their
the first
name.
notice, yeah.
Or the first notice will be out, we'll be able to tell, so. Okay, the motion is to table it till next meeting, and we'll
Second.
just,
Seems like that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
second. Any further discussion on 19 East Warren? We got a first and a second.
I mean, if you want me to do a OSR, I mean, I can go ahead and do it.
All those in
I mean, that's
favor,
no
say
problem.
aye.
Aye.
Aye. I mean, if you want to meet with Bruce and go ahead and get a SOR, so when the person that comes, they know exactly what needs to be done, that you've met with them. It's just you're probably not going to have any dates filled out on when the items are going to be done because you're not staying there.
Yeah, I'm
But-
trying to
Okay, go take a break.
I'll be right back.
It's just too much.
Hey, are you're good?
If it wasn't for the fact of the taxes, I would've been fine.
It's right now.
Things were
After
going
this,
pretty smooth.
if
and then
you
all of a
can't
sudden,
stay,
I kicked in, everything.
we're just gonna email you. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll finish this up. She's the last person here, and he wanted to go through all the people that were here, so we
Yeah.
can move a little quicker, so.
I noticed there wasn't a lot of people that did. I was really nervous to attend it. I don't like seeing
No one.
It's embarrassing enough. Are you
Okay.
missing though?
That's what we had.
Doing all right.
My husband.
I'll get there.
I don't know.
Get your new place.
I want
haven't
a pool,
gave
and
up
I don't
hope
want
yet.
one. I want one. and I
Okay.
don't want one.
Well, we'll
And
be
I
in,
won't give up hope.
So
you and I will
finish
stay
Jeff
in
Harvey.
touch then.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
32.
Think we're done.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll be back to 32.
32
Ewing.
Ewing.
I can't believe nobody knows who bought it.
Oh.
Don't you have to have a?
No, she knows who bought it. She got a letter from them stating who it bought it, and she's got till the 16th of September to pay all the back taxes to get it back. She knows exactly, but it's probably a corporation that buys all these homes, and they
Mhm.
probably sent her information. They don't take phone calls. It's a group of hedge fund people.
Mhm.
It's not an individual you call. It's a corporation. They send you the information on where to send your payment in, to
Mhm.
pay it off, and it's all or none. They don't take payments on tax
Are
days.
they made aware that there is proceedings against the property by the city?
I don't know, or when people, I would assume so, because when you buy these tax sales, you know if there's liens from the city on the property.
Oh, yeah, because that's the
That's part of
bid,
the,
the bid price is to pay all that stuff.
But if
But-
I was reading her right, these people have no idea that this exists.
yes, they do, yes, they
They
do.
might not know that it's an unsafe, but if they looked into why they got all these liens.
Liens, they know.
The lien will say that it's a civil penalty from the Board of Building Appeals for an unsafe building, so.
So they know.
And
Okay.
I've had, maybe not several, but quite a few, people have called me that are thinking about buying something on the tax sale, and they want to know if we got anything, or they've looked at a lien, and said, what is this exactly, or what do I need to do to get this off of here, and so.
You know, because my biggest concern was that we're looking at $6,300 in penalties at this point. If people have bought it. and
Yeah,
if the auction-
they've already got their money for it.
Mhm.
They got their tax money last year.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying, so I was sitting here telling, George
And
was,
For her to redeem it, I've never understood that exactly. When the guy bought it, whoever bought it at tax sale,
Yeah.
they wrote a check for whatever their bid was to get.
Correct.
Which pays all the liens and everything.
correct,
And then if someone wants to redeem it, like her, she has to pay that amount plus
10%,
10 or 15, is it 10?
10%,
Yeah.
yes.
And she pays that to the county, and the guy that bought it paid it to the county.
No, she doesn't pay it to the county.
Who does she pay?
They contacted her on exactly where to send the payment and the date in which they have to receive it by, which is that 16th of September date, okay?
Okay,
And they don't take payments. You can't write them a $50 check here and here, because a lot of these hedge funds are now buying up tax sales. And they hold these tax sales, and then if somebody redeems it, they make 10%. If nobody redeems it, the hedge fund takes over the property, and then they turn around and sell it. That's why I don't want to stop with this, because if
Yeah.
it's a hedge fund, they're going to, we're going to hold their feet to the fire.
yeah.
So,
So when someone redeems their property, they pay the money money directly to the person that purchased the house?
Every state's different, but Indiana, yeah, that's why they have to reach out to the taxpayer or to the owner of the property and say, we bought your tax thing, here's the full amount that you owe us, plus the, has the 10% on there, and here's the date needs to be paid in full, and this is where you send the money.
Hmm.
They pay $1,000 for it, someone else has to pay it back $1,000 plus 10% interest.
Yes.
From the time they bought it, whether they, it starts when they buy it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
10%
And then on
$100
the,
a day.
on the 16th of September, if whoever bought it, they run a 30-day notice, a 60-day notice, and a 90-day notice, for any other people to have claims on this property, okay? And at the end of that 90-day, so if it's done September, October, November, December, on December 16th, they can go and get this house in their name.
Okay, so if this person bought it on tax sale, paid the county,
Mhm.
now they get their money back from the current owner to redeem it, what does the county do with that money they received?
It's their tax money. That's why you buy it at tax sale. It's the county's money. Yeah. And so on December 16th, when they get that put in their name, if the fall taxes haven't been paid for November 10th, they're now going to have to pay November's taxes plus a penalty because
So they
it was
use
late.
that money and make your taxes current. What if the bid price was more than the taxes you owed?
It doesn't matter. That's what they bid for it. That's what you
So the
pay. That's
county-
why
So the county keeps that money?
the county keeps the money. That's
Even
why
though
you
they
go to
never owned the house?
Yeah, because you're paying county taxes.
If I buy
So
a
it,
house at tax sale for $500,000, I'm gonna pay 15% interest the day I bought it until you redeem it from me. And that's how the company.
Yeah, but I
gets
guess,
money.
yeah, but I guess I don't, if I owe $6,000 on my taxes,
yes,
and it goes to tax sale, and the house sells for $10,000, so the county gets a check for $10,000.
yes.
They get my $6,000 in taxes, and that other $4,000 just goes into the general fund, or what do they do?
I don't know what the county does with the taxes that they get from tax sale. It's
Yeah.
over
I'll tell
it.
you what, I'll find out for you.
Yeah, it doesn't, that's kind of a weird,
I used to buy a lot of tax sale properties, and, and you don't want it. And you look at it, I did, they're gonna be doing that one because it's nice, and this and that.
Yeah.
You get 10% interest on the money.
yeah. I was talking to somebody that did that with farms. It
Yeah.
was like $250,000, and they made a ton of money. Because if they redeem it, they make $25,000, and if they don't redeem it, they got a farm that they got real cheap, and they sell it for all kinds of.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going. 32 Ewing.
32 Ewing, that was Dalton Barrows owned it when all of this, I don't know if he owned it when it started or not, but he has now sold it to Shane Hall, and Shane is doing a lot of work on it now. I was over there this morning, they filled in the front windows and the window on the side with like beadboard type stuff that they're gonna paint, and he's done a lot of work on the inside. I'm staying in touch with him, I talk to him all the time anyway, so, and he owns the house to the west that he's gonna fix up too, so this one, I think, is going along pretty good also. It's still gonna be a while, and we do have a SOR in place,
Okay.
and I'm confident he'll call me when it's time to inspect it, so.
All right, I just make a motion that you give an update on this property again the
Table
following
it,
month.
yeah, okay.
Jeff seconded it. Any further discussion on 32 Ewing? All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, motion's passed. Okay, the next one is
So-
11 South Smith.
That one,
No,
no
no,
contact, no SOR, no progress. There's a hole in the roof you can see it in that picture on the south side.
Yeah, this was a
I
mess.
did get inside. You should have a couple pictures of the inside. The guy that lives to the north, straight to the north of that, is somehow related to the lady that owned it, and she died. So he he had a key to get in there. Some of the stuff in there is his, but most of it is not. And he was like, I would be happy if you guys tore it down, and I'm sure he would, 'cause but he doesn't own the property. I don't know what's going on with the estate. The lady died several months ago, so. So I don't- at this point, I think it sold at the tax sale.
Was that last year's tax sale? or-
Yes, last September. Yeah, it did sell at the tax sale, so.
Well, I suggest we find out who the owner was and is now. Table this till next month and figure out who the owner is, and then
Yeah.
start the process all over again.
Start that, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave everything
All right.
on there that's on there.
So your motion is to table this until next month and find some further information out and start all over?
Yes.
Anybody second that? Jeff will second. Any further discussion on 11 South Smith Street? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next one on the agenda is 271 West Third.
That's that little shed. The lady said she was gonna get it demolished.
She's still, it's
And
still
then
there.
this is another one where the owner died, and now her daughter left a message for Caitlin yesterday. Yeah, this morning, that she has some people, a contractor that's gonna tear it down, and they'll be done by the end of the month. So,
She said that they're hoping to start it this weekend. I hear that a lot, but.
yeah,
that's what
Right.
she said.
yeah.
I'm going to make a motion that, I guess if it's not down by the end of the month, that we start getting bids to get a bid to have it demoed.
I think we have bids.
Have a
Did
bid
we?
for $1,300.
Yeah.
Should have received bid for $1,300.
Okay, but how long ago was that bid, do you know?
No, a couple of months, probably.
Okay, so it's not.
Probably
that long.
after, it was probably after the April meeting, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say that we give them until the end of the month, and you could send them a letter saying they have until the 30th of September, then if not, then we'll have it
We'll move
demoed, and she
forward.
could pay the $1,300.
I'll go check it. I'll go check it Monday and see if
Okay.
they did anything.
Jeff, second that. Any other discussion on 271 West Third? All those in favor? Say
Aye.
aye. Aye, okay. She can pay for it, all right. Next one on the agenda is 319 Harrison.
Also sold at tax sale,
Why is all this going up for taxes?
because it's that time of year. Yeah.
All right, Bruce, what's the,
This is another one that we have a order to demo and we have bids. But the house, the reason it was condemned was the condition inside, as you can see from the pictures there.
Mhm.
The structure of the house really isn't that bad, so I was gonna kinda wait, since it's sold at the tax sale, if the guy that buys it
Right.
plan on fixing it up, we'd rather.
so there's no one living in this house?
No, they left, they just abandoned it, once we condemned it.
It's an abandoned home?
So they're not gonna redeem it, I'm sure of that, they're gone, so.
Do we want to keep waiting and waiting?
Well, if somebody just bought it, I would give them a chance to decide what they want to do.
Yeah,
prior
that's what
to-
I'd kinda like to see if they're gonna try.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's mostly, I mean, there's some work to do in there, but it's not a huge amount of work.
Well, like you
so-
said, if you said the foundation, the structure of the house seems pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
In this day and age, yeah. I'd table this till next month and see where we're at when we
Yeah,
find the new
table it
owner.
until next month, but find out some more information,
more
because
info,
next
see
month,
what-
we're not gonna table again. I'm not,
Right.
because this, if this was me next door, I'd be mad. So,
Yeah.
so you second that, all right. Any further discussion on 319 Harrison? All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. 409 West Third Street,
This is a garage.
yeah, I think I saw.
It's the one that
yeah,
was
yeah.
I saw.
leaning over,
Yeah.
and he put those 2x4s up and everything, and he had a little jack there, and,
Then why are we here?
yeah. Well,
If he's already supported the building, put jacks and
Yeah, he's,
2x4s up
he
against it,
straightened it up.
why are we looking at it?
Yeah, I'm amazed. He actually did get it straightened up. It's still got a hole in the roof.
Well, it's
And he-
definitely not safe even, no matter what,
Yeah.
so.
He's
Period.
yeah.
Did you not get a bid on this one to tear this one, demo?
No, we never, I don't think we ordered a demo yet. But he's a
We've
trucker,
been
he's not
here,
here.
how,
most
I've
of-
been looking at this for how long?
What's-
Oh, for over a year. My motion is to get, have this, this demoed. It's been over a year.
He says he wants to.
I think it'd be a good tax sale.
They don't do tax.
I mean, you'd
assessors, right?
spend more money trying to shore that thing up than you would ever just
Just-
building a new one
Yeah, just
anyways.
tear it up and, yeah.
It definitely needs a new roof, so.
Well, the way it's leaning, it needs new.
It needs more than
Well, it's
that.
not leaning anymore. He really did get it straightened up. It's, if you go look at it, the walls are plumb now.
Well, he says he wants to repair it.
My motion was to get a demo order. It's, the
1924.
I think it really needs to be done, and if Bruce says it's looking good now, you're not saying.
That's not looking good. It's plumb. But-
Yeah,
But the
the
roof is,
roof's still got a hole, water's still going in there.
yeah, the roof
So
is
it's
still.
not, it, no, because if you look at that.
There's a
look
hole
at
in the
this
well.
there.
Picture right here is eight.
Then I'll change my.
Okay, on the right is a huge hole and all that water and elements are going inside of it. So it's just a matter of time. All that he shored up, it's gonna be falling right back out again.
Okay, so we've got to,
My thing is to do a demo order. We've been dealing with this. He shored it up. It's not fixed. He doesn't have a roof. I say we do a demo order. Okay. Any further discussion on 409 West Third Street? All right, 409. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. That's passed. Next one's 419 West Third.
He tore down the garage himself. It's gone, so we can just close.
Close
it.
this. Woo-hoo!
yeah,
All right, motion to close this case, please. Anybody second that?
I second that.
Okay, any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, 419, good, we won't see that one for a while. All right, next one on the docket is 482 West Main.
Yeah, we've had no contact, no SOR, no progress.
Oh, more penalties.
We went down, the crew went down and cut this is on the corner of West Main and Ronell, maybe, I forget what street. But it had bushes all the way around the corner. We cut most of those down and trimmed up a little bit in the back, but.
And we've already put us in a full penalty on this one before. Galen, do you know if that was
Total
paid?
2,000.
Not to my knowledge.
Not your knowledge, okay. And this house, are they living there?
Yeah, I think she lives there.
Oh, Lord.
I had heard she was
Jim?
trying to sell it, but as far as I know, that hadn't happened yet.
Orders falling out.
Looks a lot different after they cut the bushes.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
I didn't recognize it there.
I
for a second.
know,
It's
it
right
is.
around the corner from my house. But,
Yeah, it is.
That chimney structure, the gutters being pulled away from the house, no contact, no SOR, no nothing, huh?
No.
Well,
She came up here, I think it might have been before the April meeting. She came up and I met with her and we talked about everything. And she said, yeah, I've just kind of put things off, but I'll get on it now. And that's the last I've heard from her.
well, I guess we'll hold her feet to the fire, and my motion would be, she needs to come back up here, she needs to have you do another inspection, we need a current SOR, and I say a $1,000 civil penalty if it's not done about October 6th, so that's 10 days prior to our next meeting.
So that's contingent on.
Contingent on her doing that, correct. Anybody second that?
I second that.
Any further discussion of 402 West Main? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, that motion passed. All right, the next one's 548 East Main.
No contact, no SOR, no progress.
Oh, Brewer?
The neighbor says the house is vacant. I've not been in it.
He knows
The
better.
garage roof has holes in it. The picture on the left is the garage.
You all, this has been here since 2022. We're 2025.
3 years, almost 3 years to the date, yeah.
2,000 in penalties? Do they not learn?
Well, his estimated completion date was 2 days after he said the start date, so, and he hasn't touched that since 10/19/22.
I would think it might go to the tax sale this year.
Well, you don't have on here that didn't go, so he probably paid it. He probably paid it.
Well, there's almost $7,000 due right now. So it might go, when, they have another tax sale this month, right?
In September.
Isn't it usually in
September
September?
16th or
Yeah.
September something, yeah, they have
So
another.
maybe it's going to this one, I don't know.
I say another civil penalty, applied $1,000 civil penalty, and that's not contingent. And we still need, an inspection and a current SOR. That's my motion. Anybody second?
I second that.
Any further discussion on 548 East Main? All those in favor? Say
Aye.
aye. Can we get these off the books? This is ridiculous. All right, we did.
Hey, at least we don't have people in the audience right now. I mean, this is going kind of easy, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Jeff out of here so he could go learn how to take care of it.
I've been trying to get Jeff out of here. Oh, never. Did I say that out loud? Inner monologue. Sorry about that.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying, sir. Okay, the next one on the docket is 100 East Warren, and here we go.
We've had contact. She told me she's abandoning the house. And it's bad inside. The roof had been leaking for a long time.
Is this a manufactured home?
Yeah. And
If she's abandoned it and it went to tax sale but no one bought it, can we just do a demo order?
yeah, I think so.
I think that's the best. All right, my motion is for a demo order on 100 East Warren.
I second that.
We got a second. Any further discussion on 100 East Warren? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Ooh, moving right along here. Okay, next one on the docket is 906 West Main, lot number 28.
That's a trailer down at Sherwood that they've abandoned it. They moved out and said they're leaving it for us to demo, so.
Now, that one also, that trailer court also sold, right?
I've heard that it's sold.
We're
but
talking the
I
one
don't-
next to Kroger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one just sold, just like the one on Duke Street and Park Street. I think the same guy bought all of those.
Yeah, I didn't think that guy bought this one.
Well, he may not have, but
He came here and we met with him, and he didn't say he was
Okay.
buying that one, but it's possible.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
It looks, it
Okay.
looks way better than it did.
The notes
for
on
sure.
here is,
Yeah.
it's vacant, we can move forward with the demo. I make the motion to do a demo on 906
One
West Main.
thing I did find out from the county that I didn't know is that since this is personal property, not real estate, if we demo it and there's any judgments against the trailer, we have to pay those judgments. So I'm gonna check with them and
We'll
see.
check with Dustin because we've demoed several before.
Yeah, we
And
demoed.
because the titles are, it's a
Yeah.
hot mess.
We demoed number 9, and they're saying we owe another $1,400 or something for the judgments that were on it. So,
Wow.
just want to make sure there's not a $10,000 judgment.
but they'd received the letters that we were going to demo it, right?
Yeah.
And they
Well,
still-
not the people that have a judgment.
Wow. Okay.
Well, the people that have a judgment on it,
Well, and I talked to Mary Brown, I'm like, well, just because there's judgments on the property, why should the city have to pay them? She said, because basically, you're taking possession of it when you decide to demo it. Because it's different than real estate.
Well, I understand
Yeah.
that. That's why we don't
So-
list mobile homes
Yeah.
unless they are, or the title's retired and they're permanently
Fixed.
fixed to the land.
Yeah.
And this one is not, so it's personal property. So it's the DMV is who you own.
Right.
Or if they purchased a trailer and there's a lien on it and they haven't made their payments. But you would think they would go through the process of getting it back
But-
so they could resell it.
But as long as we know it ahead of time and we pay it, then we can put it as part of our lien. As
Okay.
part of the cost of demolishing it, and then it'll go against Sherwood, so.
I
So,
think
yeah,
do
we
that.
could get a demo order, and then we'll make sure we do that
Okay.
ahead of time.
All right, so my motion then is a demo order that verify any liens and make sure that is part of the cost to demo this property. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, we second that. Any further discussion on 906 West Main? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we're down to 382 West Main.
It's the one across from Bill's Meat Market, had the
Oh.
hole in the roof for,
They were over there, weren't they over there working on it?
yeah, they put a new roof on it, and they're inside doing drywall right now. And they say they're gonna re-site it once they get all that done.
So they have a current SOR, but they're not calling you to come in and do inspection?
Oh, yeah, she's staying in touch with me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing,
Oh, this is Melody. Melody should be.
yeah.
Basically, what you're telling us, Bruce, is you're happy with their progress.
So
and everything.
far, yeah, things are going,
Okay.
and I've made it clear to her that they can't move any tenants in there until we clear because it's still condemned.
Okay.
And she's fine with that.
I say
They've done,
that,
they've done everything they've told me they were gonna do so far, so. Yeah.
I suggest we table this and revisit it.
yeah, can you, we'll just table it till next month. You give it, we do want to update, because if you haven't had any inspections or anything, we're going, it seems like
Gonna
the
have to
civil
spend a little
penalties
Yeah.
do have some weight to them. Okay, so the last one, new business, is 906 West Main, Lot 51.
Who seconded the 382 table?
Oh, did I not do it right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, here, 382 West Main, George had decided to table it till next month, give us an update, and then we'll go from there. Anyone second that?
I second that.
No, you said it. I'll second it.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
All those, any further discussion on 382 West Main? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Whew, I'm jumping ahead of myself, you all.
You know,
Okay, I'm excited we're getting done.
I seriously thought we'd be here a lot longer than this.
No, we're not. Okay, 906 West Main, Lot 51. I don't have anything in my packet.
I didn't realize that was on the agenda even.
I don't have it in mind,
No.
so can you enlighten us on that one?
I don't,
Is it on your
That's on my
agenda?
no, you're right, it's here, it says new business.
New business, 906 West.
Yeah, but I don't have anything on it either.
Well, I know
Okay.
which trailer it
I'll-
is. It's,
okay.
as you go in there, if you turn to the right, it's at the end of that first road to the right.
Okay.
It's been boarded up for months, and we've had to reboard it about probably 3 or 4 times because somebody tears it off and gets in there.
Okay, even though I don't have anything, I'm gonna take your word. How about I make a motion that we have it demoed? Make sure there's no
Same
liens.
deal.
If they are liens, make sure they're added on to the demo price.
Okay.
Somebody second that?
I'll second that.
He'll second that. Any further discussion on 906 West Main, Lot 51? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, executive meeting. So, okay, at this time,
Hang
the,
on a second.
yes.
Go ahead and kill the camera. This is the executive meeting.
Well, wait a minute, no. We have to adjourn this
Oh,
meeting,
adjourn.
right?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna adjourn this meeting. All those, I make a motion to adjourn this meeting. We have a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
meeting over.